What's up, everybody? Brother Christopher with the heads, not the tails. I have kind of an interesting video I thought I'd share with you today. And first I want to show you this article by Emily Bordalove called Las Vegas's Unknown Hometown Hero, Marie McMillan. Nevada is often forgot about in the grand scheme of history. While yes, we are the battle-born state created just in case Abraham Lincoln needed 3 more electoral votes to be re-elected and to secure the passing of the 13th Amendment that banned slavery in the United States, people don't think of Nevada in terms of historical events. People mostly know us for Las Vegas and its sinful nature. So it's fairly uncommon to hear about an individual in Nevada making national history, but Marie McMillan did. It's also unlikely you've ever heard of Marie McMillan. I know I didn't until a few days ago when I saw a 1-minute news segment about her while passing by a television. But I'd wish I'd known about her sooner. I wish every little girl in Nevada had known about her growing up, because it is hard to find a better Nevadan role model than this woman. While Marie McMillan was born in Northern California in 1926, she moved to Las Vegas in 1957 to work at Nevada's test site with her husband. This is remarkable because during the 1920s, women were not expected to do much of anything besides get married, have children, be a housewife, and in some uncommon cases become a teacher or a secretary. Marie broke the preconceived gender roles of her time and earned a AA from the University of California, Berkeley, and later in life received 2 bachelor degrees in anthropology and archaeology. Ultimately, however, she dreamed of becoming a pilot. Her dream of flying was finally achieved when her friend at the test site began giving her flying lessons. She completed ground school at Thunderbird Field in North Las Vegas in 1963, but she was not just a pilot, she was the pilot. Today, at 90 years old, Marie McMillan holds 656 records in aviation, 328 U.S. national and 328 international. This is more records than anyone else has achieved in the entire world. In other words, this woman right here has more world records than anybody in aviation history. In her picture, I believe this picture right here is in a few different airports across the country, and she deserves to be in every airport. She has also been servicing the Las Vegas community for years. She was a certified flight instructor for 25 years, teaching everyone from teenagers to police officers. She also spoke to young children about careers in aviation and is a mentor for female pilots. Even more philanthropic, she flew mercy missions carrying doctors, nurses, and supplies to Mexico and worked with Wings for Direct Relief to bring people medical supplies to South America. So how is it that we've never heard of this groundbreaking woman? Marie McMillan was the first person to create a record in the Caribbean islands and the first woman, second person after Charles Lindbergh, to create records in Mexico. We've all heard of Charles Lindbergh, and most of us in history classes while we were growing up. But never Marie McMillan. She has been breaking glass ceilings since before the term was even coined, right in our own backyard, doing not only what made her happy, but what would open doors for hundreds of Nevada women in the future. I have 14 years of education in Nevada under my belt, and I've never heard her name spoken by a teacher, professor, staff member, or anyone else that is supposed to educate us in the classroom. Don't that sound familiar? Now here we have a clear-cut case of someone that should have been given the credit for all these world records broken, but that's what happens when, well, let me just say that's what was going on around the time that segregation was going on, because she was married to a black man. They didn't want to give her the credit where credit was due. So she just got pushed to the back pages of history. But thank God that I was able to meet her myself so that I can introduce you to her. Such an awesome woman to know. I understand history classes can't cover it all, and I'm not blaming the teachers. I'm blaming the society that forgets and sometimes erases the achievements of those who do not fit in to the socially constructed canon built for us. Marie McMillan may not be as well known as she deserves, but she makes me proud to be a Nevada woman. On the behalf of the history books that forgot your name, the professors and teachers who couldn't make the time in their syllabus, and the students who were never taught your name and what it really means, thank you. Thank you for everything we never knew you did to help us. I will never forget your name. God bless this woman here. And thank you, Emily Bordelove. And I'm actually at an assisted living right now in Las Vegas, and this is one of the long hallways that I have to walk down with my tools and fix everybody's wheelchairs and things. So if you thought that was long, let me turn around. Yeah, that's the other side there. Pretty far walk. Right now, I'm in Marie McMillan's room. This is one of her portraits on her wall. She learned how to fly planes when she was 45 years old. And then from there on, didn't never stop. So she won all types of awards and everything. Such an awesome woman here. This is her husband. McMillan and Duke Daly's marriage dissolved. Daly moved to Connecticut, where he passed away soon after. In 1964, Marie married dentist and Nevada civil rights leader Dr. James B. McMillan. In 2005, she was given the Distinguished Nevadan Award by the Nevada System of Higher Education. Civil rights leader James B. McMillan was born in 1917 in Aberdeen, Mississippi, and his family moved to Michigan in 1931. He finished his high school education in Hamtramck, Michigan, where he was the first African-American captain of the football and track teams. In 1936, he opted to enroll at the University of Detroit rather than the segregated University of Michigan. He was removed from the university football team in 1938 for dating a white woman. After graduation, he moved to Nashville, Tennessee to attend Meharry Medical College School of Dentistry. While at Meharry, McMillan joined the Armed Specialized Training Program and was commissioned as a first lieutenant in the Army Dental Corps. He was assigned to the 49th Battalion, its first black man, which was stationed in Calcutta, India, and he rose to the rank of captain. In 1946, he was honorably discharged. In 1954, he was recalled to active duty in Indiana and was promoted to major. He received the second honorable discharge in 1955 and moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, where he lived until his death in 1999. McMillan was the first African-American dentist in Nevada. He served as a member of the State Board of Dental Examiners, the American Board of Dental Examiners, and the American Dental Association. He was also active in the community, serving as a director of the Clark County Boys Club, director of the Diabetic Society, on the board of directors for the KVBC television station, and as a member of the City of Hope fundraising committee. Wow. McMillan is the best known as a Nevada civil rights leader. He was an integral part of desegregation efforts in Nevada. He served as president of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. I was going to say NAACP, and here it is right there, Las Vegas branch. You know, I was a part of the NAACP before, under Gene Collins of the Las Vegas branch. That's pretty amazing. Chairman of the Economic Opportunity Board of Clark County, president of the Black Chamber of Commerce, now known as the Urban Chamber of Commerce, founder of the Las Vegas Human Rights Commission, served on the Clark County School Board, first black man to serve on the State Democratic Central Committee, and president of the West Las Vegas Democratic Club. He also was the first African American from Nevada to run for the United States Senate and campaign for Las Vegas City Council. In 1960, a local NAACP president, McMillan, threatened to march on the Las Vegas Strip to demand desegregation of public accommodations. Later, McMillan threatened another march to force casinos to hire blacks in positions other than porters and maids. In both cases, the casino owners capitulated. McMillan also orchestrated large voter registration drives to encourage minorities to vote. He was, they were a couple back in the segregation days. So they would all have parties at Marie's house whenever him and his brothers and all the entertainers in Las Vegas, from the Moulin Rouge, everywhere, all partied at Marie's house. And it's just awesome to know her here. And there's another one there, and she just has a beautiful family. And that's oh, there she is here, look. Flying Grandma's Odyssey. And that's her right there, look at that. Chuck Yeager is next to her in the Hall of Fame. Pretty amazing, and just an awesome person to get to know. This is one of my patients who I fix wheelchairs for. I just thought I'd share this with you guys. Amen. And I'm standing here with Marie McMillan. She's right next to the Hall of Fame, next to Chuck Yeager, is it, Marie? You're next to Chuck Yeager in the Hall of Fame for flying?
No, he's next to me.
He's next to you, right? You're number one then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, let's check out Chuck Yeager, officer. Another famous pilot right here. And let's see what he accomplished here. Charles Elwood Chuck Yeager is a retired United States Air Force general officer, flying ace, and record-setting test pilot. In 1947, he became the first pilot confirmed to have exceeded the speed of sound in level flight. You hold all the records for flight, huh?
I hold 656, more than anybody in the world.
More than anyone in the world. You have flyer
Chuck
miles.
Yeager.
More than Chuck Yeager. Wow, it's a blessing to know you, Marie. And I'm pretty sure you're a hero to the world. All right, and I'm gonna have this on YouTube for all people on YouTube to see. All right, you are a legend, and thank you. And there you have it, folks. The legendary Marie McMillan. Thought I'd introduce you to her. You know, God is an awesome God. You never know who you could run into in this life, and you never know where life can even take you. So keep your head up, everybody. You know, don't look forward to the end of the world. Look forward to long life in Jesus. You know, if God can make the sun hold back another hour so that we can win the war, He will. God bless each and every one of you. Remember, you're the heads, not the tails. And if God could use me, He could use you too. Amen.